morning everyone, welcome back to another episode of Stay at Home Safaris. Myself and Dan out on this quite chilly and very windy morning. So luckily enough, just coming out of camp and having a beautiful breeding herd of elephants. What an incredible start to the day. It's always a bit of a funny experience having those youngsters give you a bit of a tease and show their boisterousness and their somewhat courage coming up to the vehicles and giving us a bit of a shake of the head. It's always lovely to see that, and the communication as well between the herd. You hear that low grumble, and that's pretty much just a in-herd communication. Alright everyone, so we're back with the Ottawa Pride on the giraffe carcass. Seems like they've actually done quite a bit and eaten quite a bit into the carcass. So quite full-bellied lions. And now that it's quite overcast, the lions all out in the open, and quite a nice view of them actually. So lovely to see the Matimba a little bit out in the open, still carrying on his dominance of the western sector and definitely over the Ottawa Pride. interesting to see that Matimba male sort of coming into the sighting, into the kill, and pretty much pushing everyone from the pride off of that, especially that young Savanna male, who will be actually the most challenging towards him now that he's sort of getting older and trying to be more confident. But still, the Matimba male definitely being the more dominant of the two and pushing him right off that carcass. So now we can see that same sub-adult male with one of the lionesses having a bit of a squabble over obviously what the meat that they actually both want. So quite interesting, them both standing their ground and not giving up. So we've just got back to the Ottawa Pride. They've all seemed to spread out a little bit. One going to join, two on the rocks behind me. Pretty beautiful scene with the golden afternoon light. So after the Ottawa Pride and the Matimba male have pretty much eaten about 3/4 of this big giraffe, they, as expected, are quite lazy, fat and full, and they're just going to pretty much sleep off their bellies for the rest of the time. I think we're going to leave them here. Don't think they're going to do too much else for the afternoon, and while we still have some light, let's go see what else we can find. After leaving the Ottawas, we've got a report of a leopard in this area. We're going to try track him a little bit while we still have some light, but lovely to bump into these elephant bulls on the way. So just as we decided to head home, found Ravenscourt on his territorial patrols. Pretty incredible to see him again. We haven't seen him in a while, so lovely to be able to see him and see what he's up to. So it's not unusual to see Ravenscourt marching his way through his territory. He's got an unbelievably big area to cover as a big male leopard, as a dominant male leopard. But also quite interesting to see these two hyenas following him. Not unusual for hyenas to be following a predator, especially as the night starts to come alive. Obviously just waiting for that opportunity to strike if Ravenscourt does make a kill. Alrighty everyone, so it seems like Ravenscourt has settled on this termite mound. A pretty good vantage point. Don't think he'll stay here long, but for now he's quite comfortable. Alrighty everyone, I think that's where we're going to leave Ravenscourt for the night. I'm sure we'll catch up with him sometime in the week. So stay safe everyone, stay at home and stay positive. Good night.